It's 8:56 a.m. right now, and I'm going to do intermittent fasting today. That means I can't put anything in my coffee. It has to be black. So today, basically, I'm gonna take you through a day of eating keto the way I do. So basically, I started my day off with black coffee, which is totally acceptable. The thing to remember when you're doing intermittent fasting is insulin, okay? So anything that's gonna cause your insulin to start would basically break your intermittent fasting. And for me, for the longest time, I didn't even realize that like my heavy whipping cream, my stevia packets were breaking my intermittent fasting. So it's kind of crazy when you don't know, you know what I mean? So it's definitely learn as much as you can about intermittent fasting. Also, like I feel like I've gotten to the point where I've just become kind of addicted to eating them, like to eating the Quest cookies and to eating the Slim Fast peanut butter cups. And I'm like, darn it, like I literally have a serving size of them every day. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I literally do. And it's become kind of like my satisfaction, like my guilty pleasure. Like I'd rather eat that more than a meal, which sucks because the whole point of this is also a lifestyle change, and I don't want to depend on a cookie or a peanut butter cup to make me feel satisfied, if that makes any sense. So right now it's 1:41 p.m. I still haven't eaten anything. I have my water though. Gotta get the water in, you guys. This is actually, I just use these cups when I go get coffee. This is a large one. On the bottom it says 32, so I don't know if that means 32 ounces, which would be awesome. This is from Dunkin' Donuts. This one has lemon and it has apple cider vinegar. This is my normal water routine for my very first cup of the day. It's lunchtime. It is 2:59 p.m. So it's a late lunch. But I haven't, like, all I've been doing is drinking water and working. And now I'm like, what am I gonna eat? So I'm gonna see what I can eat, make something real quick, or I might just snack on my nuts and call it a day. But I'm thinking I might do eggs because that sounds really good. Okay, you guys, so after looking and looking, so I am going to have some of these cheese sticks. These are like jalapeno cheese sticks from the Great Value brand, Walmart's brand. And there's no carbs in these, which I appreciate. So I'm probably gonna have 2 of these. And then I'm going to make this. This is also Walmart. This is their chicken breast. It's actually really decent, you guys. The serving is, there's 4 servings in this whole container. I probably won't eat the whole thing. It's such a big can. But there are 0 carbs, which I like. Okay, you guys, so I mixed everything together. I put it in a Pyrex dish like this. This is a 4-cup Pyrex dish. And it's nice, you literally seal it tight and put it in the fridge, you know, and it's great for tomorrow. I did the chicken salad, I did a light mayo, I use Hellmann's. It is gonna be over a course of probably 2 days, so I put, how many tablespoons did I put? I think I put 2 tablespoons, and I think that was enough. And then I actually added this in there. This is from Trader Joe's. This is like my holy grail. I love this everything but the bagel seasoning. I try to put this like on everything I can. It definitely gives it that salty taste that you want from like a bagel. I just did the sliced almonds because you guys, 1/4 cup, which is really tiny. This is 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup is like 15 grams of fat. So anyways, I just threw those in here. Granted, I'm not eating the whole thing in one day, but whatever, we'll try to figure it out and put it in Carb Manager. I like to buy this spinach. This is from Walmart, but it's organic and it's already washed and ready to eat. It's so easy too, you just throw it in the refrigerator like that. Okay, here's my easy keto lunch. I grabbed a Slim Fast peanut butter cup, you guys. I just really wanted one, and I'm not gonna deny myself, like if I want one, I'm gonna have one. I think what's gonna happen is probably when I run out of them and I don't have access to them, then it'll be easier not to eat one. Okay, so it's almost 6 p.m. and I figured Sam's gonna be home soon. I might as well start prepping dinner. Fiesta! I feel like I've been drinking water like crazy. My mouth is so dry for some reason. I'm like, I've been drinking water. Anyways, my eyes hurt because I stare at a computer screen all the time. And so anyways, I'm under like a deadline for myself, and I like to set deadlines. And anyways, so I've just been like staring and staring and staring. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make dinner. Maybe that will help. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the avocado, like the guacamole portion first. And then I'll probably prep the meatballs. Meatballs usually take about 20-25 minutes for me anyways to cook. And I'm not telling you guys that my meatballs are the best. I will say that my guacamole recipe is pretty good. So anyways, I'm gonna show you both. I'm debating on how many avocados I wanna use for this recipe. I'm thinking 4, because that will get us through a few days. I'm trying to find the ones that are soft. I'm not the best at picking out avocados, but if they're like, if I can squish them and they're soft, I'm getting them. If they're really hard, then forget about it. I have tomato and cilantro. I know that this may seem weird, but my sister-in-law taught me this. Mayonnaise. Add mayonnaise to your guacamole and it will be a changer, a game changer. If you guys add mayonnaise, let me know below in the comments because I'm curious if anyone else does this. Working with avocados can get sometimes messy, so I always have napkins. Anyways, so I start off by cutting the avocado in half or at least semi-half. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make little lines. I have some on my finger. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make little lines going this way and then little lines going this way with a knife. And then I'm gonna grab a spoon and spoon it out and put it into my bowl. You don't necessarily have to do this when you're working with guacamole because you're just gonna be smashing it up anyways. But I like doing it this way because it makes it into smaller pieces for me to easily smash it up. Okay, I apologize in advance, but it's really hard to film when you're, you got one hand. So anyways, this is the spoon. It's in my avocado and I'm literally just gonna scoop it all out. Oh, someone's calling me. I'm literally just gonna scoop it all out. Okay, hold on. This is 4 avocados. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to smush them. Normally I'll take a fork because I feel like forking it is much easier to smush them, but feel free to use a spoon or whatever you prefer. And if the fork doesn't work, you guys, I mean, it could take a little bit of time to like smush. I mean, granted I'm using one hand right now, but if that doesn't work, then switch it off and use a spoon. Take your time, play some music. It's supposed to be fun. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like smashed up. It took me a little while, but I got there with a fork and a spoon. So right now I'm cutting the Roma tomatoes. This is the Roma tomato. These are the ones I use. I mean, you can really use any tomato just as long as you make them tiny. This actually might be too many. Okay, we'll play it by ear. Okay, you guys, so this is the cilantro that I pick up. I freaking love cilantro. Like, it is so good. If you make Indian dishes at home, like cilantro all the way. I love putting cilantro. It just changes up the flavor in my guacamole. So far I have that I put like, I bagged the rest of the tomatoes because it was just too much. So here we go. We got the avocado, we got the tomatoes. I'm about to put some cilantro into it. You can also do green onion. I try to stay away from onions as much as possible because I do have more carbs in them. So anyways, but normally I would put green onion, specifically baby onion, into this. With the mayonnaise, I already know that it takes this might be too much. I probably should have measured, but at this point I didn't. I'm like, I don't know what else to say, but I didn't do it. So anyways, start stirring it. And if it gets too soft, then you went a little bit overboard with the mayonnaise and you might want to add a little bit more avocado. Hard to do with one hand. So I totally forgot that I normally add lime. Like, I was stirring and I was like, there's something missing. And I know it's green onions because I normally put green onions, but I forgot about lime. I normally squeeze lime into it. OMG, I can't believe I forgot lime. I do have a lemon, but I always feel like lemon and lime are not the same thing. If you're going to do this for the first time, definitely get at least 1 lime and get some green onions and do it this way. But I am gonna just maybe squeeze a little bit of lemon into it. We'll see how it turns out, but normally it's lime. Okay, I'm getting back to it. Like, how delicious does this look, you guys? And this is like a great potluck item. Just nice because it's homemade. And then what I'm gonna do, instead of using chips to dip, I'm gonna do Parmesan crisps. These are amazing and I've never dipped with them. They are quite small, but Sam came up with the idea. Like, he's like, let's dip with these. So you can also use vegetables, like if you want to use celery or different, items like that, you can. And I also know that Quest has chips too that you can dip. Those can be kind of tricky to find. This looks really, really, really good. And the great thing about the Parmesan crisps is that they're made out of cheese, so there are no carbs in this one. I get that brand at Walmart. Okay, I'm gonna go. You guys, having it with the Parmesan crisps is so good. Like, there's something about the cheese that adds to the guacamole flavor. So that's a great combination. I would definitely recommend. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna prep the meatballs. Let's do this. Okay, you guys, so for my meatballs, I have a bowl. I have my ground pork from Smithfield. I just really like Smithfield. I've never added cilantro into it, so I'm excited for that. I am gonna use an egg. I also have some garlic. I'm gonna use some onion powder, and I'm gonna add some cumin because I just like the taste of cumin. I told you guys that I'm not like an expert pork meatball maker, but I have learned that pork meatballs or pork in general, it can be hard to season. So I just put extra seasonings because I just feel like it's never enough. So anyways, I put 2 eggs this time. Normally I do 1 for the 1 packet. And I also added a little bit of my favorite thing in the whole world. I know, kind of random, but I like that it gives that salty feeling, and I think it might help with the flavor. Okay, so this is what it looks like before they're done. I just roll them into little bowls. They kind of look kind of funky, different sizes, but it's okay. And I'm gonna put them in the oven right now. I just wanted to show you guys real quick what they look like after. I'm still waiting for my husband to get home. Let me turn this off. I'm still waiting for my husband to get home. It is 7:20 p.m. 7:20. I'm still waiting for him to get home, so I'm not going to eat obviously without him, but this is it. I'm so excited to munch. Hey you guys, it's 7:56 right now. Sam just got home, so we're going to eat. I went ahead and went into my carb manager and just plugged in what I was going to eat for dinner. Carbs look great. I try to estimate. A lot of the time I just estimate kind of like, you know, like I'm gonna have 1 cup of mashed avocado and a little, you know, tomato and some mayonnaise. So I try to like estimate like what I'm eating, because sometimes in Carb Manager they just don't have what you're eating. It looks like with everything, I'm gonna be going over my fat by a little bit, but I really wanted a Quest cookie tonight, and I don't even know if that's gonna happen, because if I do that, then I'm gonna go way over my fat. Okay guys, here's dinner. I have 1 cup of guacamole, I have my meatballs, and I have my Parmesan crisps, and they're all accounted for in the Carb Manager app. Okay, you guys, it is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of what I eat in a day on keto. Please like up the video, it helps my channel grow. If you have any suggestions, anything you want to see, any kind of keto content, let me know and I will totally make that video for you. And okay guys, I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye.